Just watching a press conference. I'll be honest with you. There are some people who are just not able to separate their, I don't know, I guess you could call it hatred or disdain or anything like that for people in order to conduct business, you know? And that is a tragedy. But mostly for individuals, you know? That's why I'm absolutely not a fan of anyone lighting a fire to the youth, to teach them to hate people, because you grow up doing that. Look, at the end of the day, we're in a marketplace, period. Every country is a marketplace. Every country, we're buying and selling, we're doing business together, neighbors, trading, etc. And it's to your own detriment to be walking around with a bunch of hate, regardless of how justified you think that hate is. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. You limit yourself. It doesn't work. You know, it's cool if people like stoke disagreement, or if they argue against the argument, like you're debating the topic. But anybody that you find on either side of these things that stoke hatred, you know, you can listen to them, I guess, if you want, but beware not to follow through. Beware. Competition is great. I don't mind competition. Hate. Just a stickler, man. Let's teach my boys this stuff, man. It's just, nah, that doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense to me, anyway. Just putting this bad boy together. Taking my time today. I gotta go meet with with my son's the athletic stuff later on. So I just want to get this out the way, man, before I miss this window to be productive. Okay. Nah, it's just like when I listen to like press conference, or you know, Trump's giving a meeting and all that stuff, and it's like, dude, if guys can't realize when you can learn from something, you can learn from anything, man. You can learn from these guys. You know, who told me this one time? They said not every how's this? And that goes. I guess it goes with everyone and everything, right? Not everyone that's good to you is good for you, and not everything that tastes good or feels good is good for you. You understand? Not everyone that you like is actually good for you. You see what I'm saying? So yeah. A lot of people I don't like. A lot of people, listen, there's a lot of folks, man, that they specialize in just sweet talking the downtrodden. Like they sweet talk the downtrodden. You know, they sweet talk people, and they're good at it. And we are so gullible, bro. So somebody who we may not like might be saying something good or doing something good, and we just like, screw you, man. It's like, dude, I'm throwing you a life raft. Screw you. Keep your life raft. The sharks are like, yeah, keep your life raft. Dun, 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 dun. I threw your life raft. I don't like the way you threw it at me. I don't like your attitude. Are you kidding me? No, I don't like the way, you see the way he threw it? He threw it with an attitude. Like, throw me a life raft with your attitude. Okay, we'll deal with that after I get back to shore. how, how silly can you be, man? Your attitude. Oh my God. Keep your food. I want your food. You made it with that attitude. I used to hear people say that. I swear I heard people say it when I was younger. Like if you eat food from somebody with a bad attitude, like it's going to give you stomach, like, you know, you're going to throw up or you're going to get stomach pains because they didn't make it with love or some shit like that. Some dumb shit. And we buy into it, man. Hey, what you building? A, what's up? Man, I'm putting back a Kirby, man. I took it apart, strip it down. Before I put the cover on, I'm going to clean this commutator from that dark color to nice bright orange copper. So I'm just, just putting it together, man, taking my time, shooting the breeze. Had to cover some stuff today, so I couldn't do any, couldn't do stuff live early. All right, I was cleaning my, I'm gonna start cleaning all my stuff, man, because after a while, your tools can get really busted and there's some, man, look, you know who I admire? I went to a friend's house yesterday, and he got this gigantic house, man. Backyard, everything is pristine. Everything is pristine. Everything is in its place. Everything is, and I'm like, I don't have the time for that, man. Like I'm always moving to the next thing. I gotta fix this, move that, boom, boom, boom. I'm going here, I'm going there. So as a result of that kind of attitude, my workbench can get all like cluttered. So I gotta like, okay, I gotta stop, hit the brakes. All right, let me clean up here. But there are people that, man, as they move, this is going in the right spot. This is going back in the right spot. I envy that. So if you're like that, dude, I give you a big thumbs up, 2 thumbs up, 3 if I had 3 thumbs, because that's my challenge. Oh yeah, hell yeah, dude, that's what I do, man. That is my move. And how's this? I'm gonna tell you this. When people know who you are, they know how you are. They either accept you like that as you continue to try to improve yourself, right? And then at least they know who you are. At least they know you're coming from an authentic place. Now, if you want everything to be positioned, that's fine. That's you. You love that. I grade that. But I understand what you're saying, because if let's say I'm debating somebody about something, or talk to my wife or my son, and they start throwing something else in, I try to bring them back to what we're talking about. So I totally get what you're saying, and I give you a lot, Johnny, I give you props for that statement. I'll take it in. It's just the way I am. and I'm working on it. Okay, but it is that's what you get. But I do always find a way to bring things back. So if you hang around long enough, I'll bring it back. I'll bring it back, man. Much love to you, Johnny, and I appreciate your honesty. But we need more of that, though. And there's no hate about it. I'm sure you didn't say it in hate, right? And why would I reject your comment? But it has to do with, and look, it still ties back in, bro. It still ties back in. There's a lot of people that can't take criticism, and as a result, they turn to hate. They hate you as a result. There's some people that can't take the truth, and you tell them the truth, and they're pissed at you for the truth. It's like, what do you want me to do? You want me to lie to you? What the hell? Okay. Here's something controversial, real controversial, right? Don't hate me for it. But it has to do with the same thing. So you see a guy. No. You see a girl. and you thought, or you think it's a girl, and for that second you're like, oh wow, there's a girl over there, and then maybe someone tell you, no, that's a guy. So, well, all right, damn, my bad. You know, it looks convincing. Now that I know, right, it's hard for me now to just take the truth that's in my head, and now I have to say that's a good. Yeah, you're asking too much of me. But don't hate me for that. Don't hate me. If I didn't know the truth, I'm like, oh, okay. Like the actor, it's like, oh yeah, that's a girl and that's a guy. No, man, that's a guy. Really? Oh shit, I didn't know. I don't mean no malice by it. But then now don't hate the truth, because now I'm gonna say, oh, remember that guy that was acting in that movie? No, it was a girl. I was like, dude, it was a guy. It was just like a girl. No, it's a girl. Don't really. Are you gonna ask me to do that, man? For real? Are you really gonna ask me to do that, man? Oh my God, man. My bad. You know, let's not talk about it no more. I'm not trying to insult nobody. It's just that I can't lie to myself. I can't say that's. It's, you know. But if you got me though. If I then no, all right, my bad. You know, it's all right. It's no big deal. You were just good at it. You were just good at it. That's all. But there's no hate. But we've grown so accustomed to hate the people that don't think like us or don't act like us, and that it interferes with business. It interferes with your interviews. It interferes with you finding that person that may just be the opposite of your beliefs and shit. I hate is serious business, man. And I see it on a lot of my friends, on not even friends, man. Let's say those people that you connect with on different, you know, Instagram, Facebook, whatever. I'm making, hey Jackson. That's cool, man. What's up? I'm putting together a Kirby here and talking shit. Oh my God. What happened, man? My thing turned on. Did my thing turn on? What the hell, bro? What the hell just happened here? Oh, I was listening to this press conference thing and can't play. So I'm putting this together and just slowly putting this bad boy together. Okay. Hey, can you imagine if everybody was really, truly exactly the same? How stupid, or how crazy world would we be in? We all think the same. We all act the same. You know what? I think this needs to change. Let me tell you how you know what this needs to change, man. And it's very subtle. These these things here. You know when you step on this, right? The pedal. And it just goes all the way down. These got to swap out, and there's very little you can do because it's metal that you ate out the metal. I don't know if you can really see it, but you can if you have a Kirby and you mess with it and you see the teeth kind of have these little. They're not pointy anymore. It's kind of rounded off. The moment you step on that thing, it's going to go straight down to the ground. I think I have another one around here. I got to swap this out. Where's my other one, man? Damn it, man. All right, I'll do this in a second. I know where it is, though. But that... Remember I was telling you? I'm going to bring it back. That's why when you see me looking for all my tools, I purposely put I used to have these all the way over there. So I'll put them here now so I can grab it easy because I can never find my screwdrivers when I need them, especially my flatheads, man. So... I'm starting to make like little changes in my routine because I have to deal with my own handicap, which is I'm just gonna push it down and move to the next one. I'm gonna put it down and then I'm like, damn, where the hell did I put that thing? Ah, shit. So as a result, I'm just gonna get back to this. I'm gonna get back to this in a second. I think it's right there. I don't think I want to use that. But yeah, this teeth is eating out. So if I put this back on, it's just gonna it's gonna go all the way down. I don't want to do that. All right, so here we go. What's next? I'm not gonna put this on yet, but I am gonna put the cover on. Okay, I'm gonna put that on, but I'm gonna leave this open because I want to clean this. Okay, so let me put this on first, get all this set up. I'm gonna clean this, and I'm gonna use this chalk stick here. It's a good thing I found this one. And I'm gonna use this to clean it. Okay. But Johnny was all right, man. I appreciate Johnny. I asked my dad for some wires and throttle switch to build. Really? I would love to see that, man. If you have a channel, bro, A&A, or you just gonna put pictures up, I would love to see that. Oh, hell yeah. You're gonna, and that is right though, right? Yeah, I would love to see you do that, man. I would love to see that, man. Shit. Hell yeah. I love that. I was just watching, I don't even know who the guy is, man, but he was doing like workouts. And I swear this guy looked like he was just slowly building, like when they say bodybuilders, he was chiseling every cut, you know, he just, and I'm like, wow, man, holy cow. You can be creative in anything. You can apply that attitude to anything you do. Anything, bro. Even your words, even the way you insult somebody, right? You can do it with skill. You can. I remember guys used to snap. They used to snap at each other as kids instead of punching or shooting. And these guys became wordsmiths, you know. They were good. They were very articulate in insulting each other rather than fighting each other. At least around my neighborhood in the Bronx at the time. Right? And let me just get this little rag right here. But you can apply creativity to anything you do, man. You just gotta just allow your brain to go there. You know, and eliminate any kind of doubt. Just, you know what it comes down to. Believe it sounds corny. It comes down to belief. You got to believe, like, honestly, that you're going to solve the problem, even though you're like stuck and you're like, I don't know what the hell to do, man. Damn it. It comes down to belief. You really truly have to believe in yourself, and that I can find a solution. And guess what? The solution don't even have to come from you. The solution could be you are so aware of solving your problem that somebody else said something. You're like, oh my God, that's it right there. That's it. Say that one more time. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. You have to. You're in it. You know. Anyway. I think you know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, I'm sorry. All right. Drink my orange juice. And that's all it is, orange juice. I don't mind putting something in it. It's just that today I don't want to put nothing in it. I could put some in it. All right, here we go. Let's put this on. And hey, look, I don't mind criticism, man. Trust me. I go to the movies, and I went to see Mr. What's it? Mr. Nobody or Nobody 2. And you know, it was cool. I enjoyed it. I think there's only one thing about Nobody 2 I didn't enjoy. Finesse. Edward. That's right. Thank you. That's right. You know, that's right. The only part of that movie I didn't like, believe it or not, it was the villain. Didn't like the villain, man. I didn't like the villain. And I know it's a comedy / action, and I guess they did it for comedic, you know, but it didn't work for me. And it's okay, guys. I don't, just like the guys that come on my channel say, dude, can you just stay on the damn fan blade and stop talking about the other shit? So I get it if you don't take, you know, everyone's gonna take my style. Everybody's not gonna like my style, man. And if you expect everyone to like your stuff, you're gonna be hurting, because they'll disappoint you. Because someone will sure tell you how they feel. Because if that wasn't the case, we wouldn't be free. You know, it'd be a crazy world to live in if we all thought the same. Nobody can insult anybody. Nobody can have humor and all that shit. That's why I was so against all that cancel stuff and you can't say this, you can't say that. It's like, dude, you really want to live in a world, man? You want to live like, you really want to live like that, bro? Come on, man. Come on, cut that out. Cut that out. You just don't want anyone to talk against whatever you got convinced of. And now you want to sell it to me. I'm not buying, bro. You're gonna have to close me. Close me on why. Close me. Close me. I am prepared to be closed. Sell me on why. I'll listen. But you gotta listen to me, because I'm gonna sell you on why I don't believe that. If you're not gonna listen, then okay, then let's not talk about it. If we're gonna remain friends, let's don't even talk about that. If you're not gonna let me try to convince you as to why I think you're wrong about that thing, all right? And as long as we can be in a world like that, we're good. We're good, man. But this whole cancellation bullshit, man, I'm glad it's finding its deathbed. I swear, bro, it was stupid. Stupid for a long time, man. I swear, I guarantee you, the people that was acting like that do not take it back. They just move on as if nothing ever happened. There are people like that. There are girls like that too. Guys like that, you know, relationships. It's act like you're gonna act like you're gonna act like that. You're gonna act like you never said that. Let's move. Why are we even talking about it? Let's move on. Dude, just, oh man, oh my gosh. All right. So all I did was I was just putting the screws in these. I put 2 screws here to here, these down here, and now this bad boy can do his thing. All right. So he's good, looking nice and shiny, right? Okay. Next up, let's clean this commutator. All right. Don't worry, guys. I stay on task, even though I jabber and I'll go off in a tangent. I stay on task, man. Okay. I stay on task. All right. So what I need is a cord. I need something to trigger this safety switch in the front, and I need something to trigger this safety switch on the side, and we can get cleaning this commutator real quick. Okay. I just took out the carbon brush. It was like this big. See that? I even replaced this one too, because this one's on its way down. Now I'm surprised the left or the right, this is on the right side. This was on the right side. I'm surprised it wore down faster than this side. They normally kind of, you know, wear down together, but I had to replace these guys. Okay, it was coming down to the end of it. Okay. Hey Edward, I appreciate it, man. Yes, sir. I'm pretty sure you are too. I'm pretty sure you are too, because you knew enough to be able to call it out. But yeah, man. So no, not everything you do, everyone's gonna like, and not everything they do, you're gonna like, and then we gotta be cool with that, bro. If we're gonna do this together, if we're gonna like run this together, right? You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna do this, this is how it goes. Sometimes you like it, sometimes you don't. All right, let me see what I can do. My bag. The bag should do the side, and I need a quad head. I got a quad head, so let's do it. Let's do it. Give me a second. Gonya, where's my bag? I told you, man. I told you. The times I'm put stuff. You know how many times I lost my keys? I even got the damn the air tag. I got the air tag to solve that problem, guys, because I would put my keys down. But the air tags, oh my God, the air tag, to me, the air tags suck. Okay, I'm sorry, Apple, to be insulting your invention. But there are times when I got the air tag, I put in the new battery and the whole deal, and it's telling me that my keys are like an area that I passed like 2 miles away. And I'm looking for it in my house, and I know I drove home, and I'm like, it's in the house somewhere. I just need it to beep, right? And I'm like, okay, let me do my Find My whatever, right? And it has it 2 miles out. I'm like, dude, come on, man. Enough of this, you know? So I just chucked the air tags. It was so exciting when I first bought them, and then it just disappointed me. But I'm trying to work on that. All right, here we go. Let's turn this on, plug it in, turn it on. Let me see, am I plugged in? Yes. All right, and let's clean this thing. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn on the motor. This is gonna be spinning. I'm probably gonna leave it like this on a tilt. Maybe you can see it. Okay, let's go. Trying to mess it up already. All right, and now if you can see it, there's our commutator, nice and clean. Is that cool? That was pretty quick, right? So you don't need to use a whole lot of this. These are expensive, so don't run through this. If you get a box, man, just preserve it as long as you can. I've done it different ways. I've done it with sandpaper, very fine sandpaper, like 600 or so. I've done it with those. You could do it with the stone, or you could do it with that sandpaper. You just have to be very, very careful. Okay. All right. Okay. I had someone who had a question that I wanted to answer. I want to answer her question. I do. It's a little funky because this one is actually a tough one. It's a tough settings to do not disturb, and let me send an email. Let me send an email that I can't talk right now. Damn. Okay. All right. Let's see what I got. Let me send an email. Give me a second, guys. I gotta keep the peace in the house. Gotta keep the peace, man. Oh my gosh. Is that right? Is that right? Okay. Come on. It's I swear to God, man, it's because of all of this scamming bullshit and all these people that are trying to steal your shit. Why it takes me, I have to go through a whole bunch of up and down just to get to one app, just to log into one thing on my phone. They gotta send me a code, and they gotta send a this, and I gotta go back, and I'm just like, oh, come on, man. And worse, if the app had a hiccup, then it's gonna send you the code again. You gotta go back and get another code again. Then you have to go. And I'm like, dude, man, you guys don't realize what you've been doing. You're causing us a lot of problems, man. Can you cut this shit out already, man? Damn, enough phone calls, enough fake texts, fake emails. Damn, you know, God, they got to be getting a lot of people because they're using the same tactics over and over again to try to get you. And it's just like, God, man, you're just like you're jamming my damn stuff. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me send her. Okay. Oh, wrong damn keyboard. Man. How's that? Send. Okay, good. Get this out of the way. All right. So, okay, so that's done. Can you see me or something? Not you guys. Not you guys. Give me a second. I'm going to send a text. Hey, Siri. Can you hear me? Send a text to Sam. Oh, my God. Let me try to... Boom! I'm still here. Holy shit. Oh, my God. Oh, man. I should have used the camera. I got my setup here, but this seemed to be better. All right. So now... I'm going here. Oh, let me answer this question. All right, don't worry. See, I found my way back. I found my way back. Great. That was a great help. Locate the shaft. Okay, great. That's cool. All right, that's awesome. But let me find the ones I didn't get to answer. Gosh, let me see someone I didn't get to answer. Where's her question? Here we go. So my crosswave keeps shutting off when I use it on the rug. Okay, and I literally bought it less than a week ago. Are you serious? Oh, yeah. Okay, so it worked fine on hard floors. But when I get to my rug, change the function to rug. If you bought it a week ago, look, okay, let me not even tell you what to do here when it comes to the machine. If you bought a Crosswave, any Hoover, any one of these machines, use your warranty. Okay, that's it. Cut and dry. Okay, use your warranty. Get these guys to replace it or get it to a center. Don't even mess with it. That's what the warranty's for. Okay, so I have no advice for you about fixing this thing, because anything I'm gonna try to recommend, because if you're talking about changing functions, all right, yeah, it might be a handle, okay, because there's a mini circuit board up in the handle. And if the switch here controls turn it on, turn it off, switch into floor, switch into whatever, then the problem might be there. Okay, it's possible. So if you have a friend that have a Crosswave, ask her, hey, can I try something? And in the Crosswave, you should be able to. Well, is it the same one? One of the machines is connected to a kind of wiring, even if you pull it out. I think that's the old one. A steam. That was a steam one. It was connected with the handle. Still had the wiring in, so you had to open the machine up to remove the handle. But I think the Crosswave, you just pull the handle out. You just push a button in, push it in, pull out the handle. It's either in the back or the front, and then insert their handle and see if the same problem occurs. Something simple like that, okay? But when it comes to warranty, just use your warranty, okay? All right? And one last thing about the warranties while I'm on this subject, so I don't go off in a tangent, right? The store warranties, just know that a lot of those things, when you buy those extra, they're going to go into effect after the factory warranty is over. So, so if you have a 1 year warranty, and you buy a 1 year warranty, find out from the people, does this warranty go into effect after my warranty is over? And is it 1 year after that? Or is it a year after I purchase your warranty? Because if I purchase your warranty and it's covering me for 1 year calendar, that means it's the factory warranty that you're going to end up defaulting me back to the factory warranty. Okay? And so just ask questions. Some stores have legitimate warranties, and some is just another way to pad the wallet so they can make some more money. That's fine. That's your business, but it's your job then at that point to find out. Okay, is this a warranty that's in effect starting now, or is it going to go into effect after the factory warranty is up? And if they can't answer that question, okay, why are they selling the warranty? Tell them you pass, okay? Or find out from the manager if, what's the deal? Because what you don't want is to buy it because you feel guilty. They're asking you and you're like, oh, I gotta, whatever. Just keep that in mind, okay? So, we're coming back to the machine. I wanted to answer that question. Let me type it out for her because she may not be watching this episode. Who knows? Let me see. Use company warranty. Call customer service. And I hope you don't think that this is just me brushing her off. Because I'll be honest, because if you touch a machine when it's on the warranty, you can void your warranty. Okay? Anyway. All right. Fantastic. All right, let's move on. Let's move on, man. Let me get back to the chat and see if anybody's saying what's up. And if you are, hey. Okay. Who's got bass fishing? What's up, man? Yo, do you remember me? Yes. Yeah, I know. I haven't went bass fishing yet. Because your wife always has to do. Listen, dude, you don't even know the half of this, bro. Okay? You don't know the half of this, man. That is legit. Yo. Sometimes my wife, I ask her, how do you do it? Oh my God, man. Listen, my wife knows one mode. One mode. Grind. Go. That's the only mode she knows. She's a salesperson too, so she just fits right into that. Let's go. Grind, man. And I'm like, Sam, you just asked me to do something. You're already putting something on that. It's like, what? You just woke up. Were you dreaming a list while you were sleeping? So I be getting up. I'm like, man, let me get out of here before. Oh, Wayne. Oh, I'm glad you're up. Listen, I need you to. I'm like, no, oh my God. Give me an hour before you. Once you write everything down, and then give me an hour, and then feed me everything back again, because I didn't even get to take a breath. Let me go outside and breathe some air. Let me just feel some life, and then I can get into all this grinding stuff, man. Oh my gosh. But I'm not saying nothing that she wouldn't laugh at, so I'm not, she knows it. I'm talking, when I say one mode, bro, one mode. Next. Oh my gosh. She manages a team, right? And she does the same thing to them. And I'm like, listen, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. This is, you guys just have to figure it out. I can't help you. Oh my God, I can't help you. I can't help you with this one. You guys are gonna have to figure this one out. Just keep getting your paycheck. But The ones who, believe it or not, though, the ones who do work with her, figure out a way to work with her, they're very successful. So it's just, give and take. She's good at her job, so that's the thing. But what do they call those people? Type A personalities or whatever. One mode, man. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what I did, I was just putting these things in here. Okay, this is the power switch, and sometimes when your machine, let's say you turn it on and maybe it starts for a second, cuts off. In the middle of vacuuming, it might cut off. Sometimes your power switch could be the problem. Huh? What time is it? What time is the meeting? Oh, really? I told you guys I had to do a meeting for my son. So, okay. I guess I'll see you guys another day. Ladies here. You want to say hi? Hi. Why don't you come around and say hi? I was just talking about you. I was just talking. Okay. Yeah. I was just talking about you, so you guys see who I'm talking about, who I'm giving a tough time. Oh God! All right, I'll see you guys later. So, really, all I'm gonna do, I am gonna swap this out. I did tell you that if you, where's the step? Here it is. I would probably swap both of these out if you find yourself in a situation where you're stepping on this, and then it just goes down to the ground. Just swap it out. There's no reason you have to put yourself through this. These are not expensive parts. You can buy these online. This is probably about $20 something, and just pick these up and switch out your machine so you don't do that. All right, guys. See you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for all the folks. Thanks for the productive critiques. Appreciate that, and I'll do what I can to keep things tighter. And also I'll go bass fishing one day. What you said you could. I will bass fishing, dude. I gotta find a way, man, because I see people doing it and it seems so peaceful, and there's a lot of skill to it, I'm assuming, and I would love to learn new skills. So one day. I'll see you later. Bye.